2016 May. It is Dolama reality in Peru, in Lima, in the capital of Peru. So now I'm on the house I'm living in, and you can see the surrounding place, Lima. And maybe you start understanding why I so much disliked this place. So yellow. You can see why I so much dislike this place. Not much nature. I'm happy that we're living close to this park. You know, you can count the trees, maybe 20 trees or something. Because otherwise, you know, it's so polluted, so contaminated. The air here, it is the thing that I most dislike. You know, I miss the air of the mountains. I miss the air of nature. That's the thing I miss the most. People in Lima, they complain a lot about the crime level. You know, everybody has been robbed sometime. You know, the crime level is high and people kill, and you know, they have guns, and when they attack you, you know, to rob you of something, they are not like in Lithuania that they come with nothing or maybe with a knife. Here they come with a gun and they're ready to shoot you, you know, so people die and it is dangerous. I admit more and more how peaceful life is in Lithuania I'm from compared to this. Lima, the city of Lima has I think almost 10,000 million people. So again, speaking about Lithuania, the whole Lithuania is about 3 million people. So the Lima city is more than 3 times bigger than my whole country. So I didn't have difficulties or problems with crime or being robbed here in Lima. I hardly perceive it now. I feel safe. I can walk wherever I want. I also feel very confident about myself. You know, I've been training for years, and when people look to me, take a look at me on the street, somehow they all think that I'm a teacher of martial arts. People think that I teach martial arts, and sometimes a man would stop me on the street and would ask me, would say, I would like to learn to fight, to defend myself. Could you teach me that? And I say, well, why are you approaching me? How do you know I like martial arts? And I say, I saw you practicing in the park or something. So people think that I'm a fighter. And I like it. I like it because I like martial arts, and because I feel that I have a fighter in me, a warrior in me, and I identify myself with it. So one thing I don't like so much about Lima, contamination. Let's take an experiment. You see my finger now, and you see it now. Smog. And that is smog. Here are my friends. Lucho, say hello to the camera.
Hello.
Hello. I'm making a video in English.
I speak in English, madam.
Why? This is the continuation of the video. I was interrupted by the people who live in this house. They're working here. So let's see what started to happen in this park. Sometimes they teach physical education class to children, so you can see the level of physical education class if you want in this video. Well, I think it is nice to bring those little kids to practice to a place that has a little bit more air, you know. I like being closer to this park. There's another park sometimes I go. It has more trees in there, so walking around is nice, even though it is just like that, you know, and you can see street all around and noise all around, no birds chirping, but it's nice. It's nice to breathe more, because anywhere you go I can feel the quality of the air. And as you know, I've been doing pranayama as well, breathing techniques, for about 1 year now, doing like 1-2 hours every day, and definitely it makes one more aware of the of the air one breathes, of the quality of it. So it's nice to breathe something more clean. I've been going to the gym the last, how many years now? 3 years maybe. There's one gym now. Over there, you go there, that street. About 5 minutes from here, so I've been going there for like 2 years to that gym without ever paying. I paid once for a single entrance, and I made friends with the owner. He does martial arts too. We started, you know, sparring and things, and somehow I ended up there training, you know, for free, lifting weights. I've been lifting weights, and during the last about 3 years I grew some good muscle strength, you know, mostly doing bodybuilding that I did also when I was younger, from 13 to 18 years old. It was about more than 10 years ago, yeah. And that's one thing I loved doing. I always want to see this, huh? So as you see, my physique, I don't have much body fat. I never had problem with it. I was always a skinny boy, thin, skinny. This is why I started training. A few months ago there was even a competition in my gym, powerlifting kind of, well, different exercises. So I competed also. I was the winner of the deadlift. I love deadlifting. I did 180 kilos. That would be like 100, 260, about 300, more than 300 pounds. 300-400 pounds maybe. Yeah, close to never mind. So one of my favorites was deadlift, also squatting, bench press, pull-ups and dips. I've done them. See how these kids are lifting their knees. You know, that makes me think about, in a few years, my son, Cory is his name, my son, he is now like more than 2.5 years old. So soon he will be older and he will be going to some of these educational, you know, school. And I don't really like the way schools operate, educational system operates. You know, the same thing that you and me, we have passed, we have lived all of the conditioning, all of the way it messes your mind, and later on it is very hard to get out, you know, to understand the true values of life. And you know, you're being taught that you just are a part of the machine, a part of the system, and you are about to make money. That's what you should be aiming at. Make money and, you know, be stable and never live your life. Live the life that society tells you have to. So finally you're ending up living not your life, and if it's not your life you live, you're wasting your time. And that's the reality for more than 90% of humanity, I would guess. Right now I got my son. He is already in educational system. My son is in a kind of kindergarten, how you call it, you know. So I get him over there at 9 and I take him like at 12, the noon. So 3 hours. It's nice to have some time away from him too, because, you know, it's very time consuming to be a dad. Well, at least to be a dad like me, I give a lot of attention to him. Well, he requires a lot of attention. So it is difficult to have more time, like to go to the internet. Usually I go to the internet like 1 or 2 times a week for half an hour or 1 hour, so not much, you know. And I am really cautious about how I spend my time, because I don't have much. You know, I'm trying to do at least 1 hour of pranayama every day. Breathing exercises, yogic techniques of working with the energies within yourself and around yourself. Okay, I will end this video here. I don't want to make them too long. Okay, see you the next one.